Stressful way to spend a sunny day.
Yeah, it is. It's been a lot more stressful had we not got the final out. So going to focus on the fact that we won 2 out of 3 against a very good team, and we'll go to work on trying to fix the things we think we need to fix. But we're not going to spend a whole lot of time dwelling on the things we didn't do well. It's not the time to do that. So for game 6. Probably have a long powwow about this, that, and the other. But I mean, right now, I think you got to allow the guys to enjoy the fact that they won a series against number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 team in the country, or whatever they are. So,
kind of a gritty win, would you say?
I would say that would be an understatement.
Not a lot of hits today, but you were able to kind of get a lot of.
Yeah, and nope, not a lot of hits today. That's for sure. I think we had 11 yesterday and got less runs, and had 5 today and had 7 runs. So I'm sure that both teams wishes they could get a couple of pitches back and a couple of mistakes back.
I feel like maybe your offense is turning a corner a little bit in terms of getting the clutch hit.
Yeah, it's good. That's probably a fair way to look at it. I thought Gordo came up big for us, and UCLA's pitching is very, very good, and we have not been a tremendous offensive club, so that's a bad combination. I looked at their numbers coming in, and when you're hitting 323 as a team and your ERA is I don't know how they lose. If you play the game on paper, they beat everybody just about. So fortunately for us, we were able to get enough runs to stay ahead of them.
Michael made you think twice about letting him bunt opposed to swing away?
Yeah, he did a nice job on the sacrifice bunt. I guess he hasn't done that very often in his life. So good for him, good for us. So always tough situation when you're there. Do we play for? And one of our issues is we haven't scored a lot of runs. So probably lean towards doing something different than sacrificing, but it was the right thing to do. And fortunately, he got himself back on time and got a good big hit for us.
Is bringing Tony in for 7 outs the product of him not pitching all weekend, or is it still just not a lot of confidence in guys other than Boyd and Bryant?
Well, I mean, I think we brought Boyd in the 7th. I mean, Jimmy Crimey for 2.5, 3 innings to go with Boyd and Bryant, you should feel like with a 3 or 4 run lead, they should get the job done. It's not the confidence in the other guys; it's that we have confidence in them, and that's why we brought them in. And Tony just left the ball up a few times, and they squared a couple balls just blooped in. And when you leave the ball up, those things happen. So he's going to be much better next time out.
Is it important to be able to win a game like this?
Yeah, absolutely. At this point and stage of the season, it's important to win every conference game you can when you're 500. I think we're 8-7 now, so we jumped up above 500. We've got to go to USC on the road, and I think that's our next opponent. So yeah, we got to win games.
So don't answer the question to Ryan, but with the Ducks coming up on Tuesday, even though it's not conference, there's some ill will feelings?
No, I mean, I don't think there's ever any ill will feelings. I always think that everybody you play, for me, I always talk about that from the beginning of the year. It doesn't matter who you play, it's how you play, and we should get up from everybody. I'm sure the guys will be up for the game. They should be up for the game. Oregon got the best of us last year, and they got a very good club, and I just think guys need to do what we talk about, and that's staying focused on one game at a time and enjoy what we have today for a short period of time and get back to work.
Go with Star on Tuesday?
Don't know that. We didn't save him. I mean, had the right situation come up, we'd have used everybody. I mean, Star's definitely an option. Carlos Rodriguez is an option. Dylan Davis is an option. Those 3 guys are pretty good options. And obviously in midweek games you probably don't have all your bullets, but you got to play them. Thank you guys.
Thank you.